are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now Wilson. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Here's a diving catch right side.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Good job right there. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check. Lucky. 25. Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
I don't think you got it, son.
Dancing to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. That's complete, Okuebunam. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
41's coming. 41's a mic. I can't believe they let you play.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Go, Mike. All go special. All go special.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Odd. 3 down. 3 down. Odd. Key 39. Mike 41.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
I'm here all day.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 23. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action action in this first half.
Got it. Mike. 41 Mike. 80 weapon. Hard. Hard. Check. Check. Let's go. Check.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Mike 41. Mike 41. Hey, defense, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They still can't get him. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Wilson, he'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point after is good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check, check, check 41. Here we go, here we go. Under team. Blue draw Corkers. Get it.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Watch twist, watch twist. Watch. Yes, yes. Check 50, check 50.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Yeah, you don't want none. Mike 41, Mike 41. Here we go. Mike 41.
Now Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
34's the mic. 34's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
34's the mic. Hey.
He's coming. Check him. Check him.
Switch up, switch up.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
41's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 41.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Hey. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Let's go, defense.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That's out quickly to Chenault. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one, 38 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Back.
A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
41. Check.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime.
I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Wilson buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Just keeping the play alive toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Vic Fangio, an old school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. And he comes back with one complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
On the set. Scoop, scoop, scoop. I got him. Golf, golf.
Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34. Mike 34. All right, T. Let's start. All right, T. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. Army, 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 army.
Hey, wahoo.
34 is the mic.
Now.
Check him. Watch the pass. Hey, check back.
Lawrence will throw.
I'm gonna run you over.
Flush to his right.
Run you over.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, exit.
Mike 34. Mike 34. I got you, punk. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Go.
34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
You gonna get this one?
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence.
You think you gonna get this?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, pick your game up.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, go Mike 34, Mike 34.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Go. Tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense. Now.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Laviska Shenault, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
On 1st down, Wilson.
You got tight.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Shift.
Check the back.
Lawrence. Flushed out right. He'll air this one out for Kirk. That's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play for the Jaguars. They run. Chubb. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now left side on the swing pass. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Come on, 34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check. Kill, 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 kill.
Yep.
Motion.
Now Lawrence. Forced out to it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that's going to tie things up now at 28. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and 2. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Third and 2, now Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
First down, Broncos.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Don't say nothing.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Hey, watch that.
Here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
146 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Slam.
Look at me. Door. Sponge. No.
Switch.
Chubb.
Alert 3. Check.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Lucky. Watch the safety creep.
Check 4.
Check. Fresno. Ready.
On the carry, it's Chubb. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Topper.
Check. Deuce.
Check 13.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Squeeze.
Check out there.
On the ground, it's Chubb. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
Watch out.
Leo.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, Foxtrot. Undercrunch. 6'6", bullet high. Yo, go.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Matthew Wright on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. One flare. Again. 51 to Mike. 51.
Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.